whether we got to mail in, walk in, ride in, crawl in, we want our bill passed. Why are we in Washington? I talked with one of the leading minds of our nation, Dr. Michael Eric Dyson, and he told me that, Reverend Al, you got to understand that until there's federal legislation, every state will do what it wants to do. We have passed in the House of Representatives the George Floyd Policing and Justice Act. Now we need to pass that act in the Senate. We need Mitch McConnell and the U.S. Senate to meet on the George Floyd Policing and Justice Act, or we're going to meet you senators at the poll in November 3rd, whether we got to mail in, walk in, ride in, crawl in, we want our bill passed. Several weeks ago, John Lewis, an outstanding congressman, made his transition. Last time Martin and I were here, he was with us, John Lewis. He and Reverend Hosea Williams and Amelia Boykin were beaten on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, tear-gassed, that led to the Selma to Montgomery March that got us the right to vote. And that right lasted till 2013, when they took and gutted out the middle of that bill, taking away the map. Well, we come to Washington saying, how do you memorialize John Lewis and allow the bill that he stood for us to die? We want the John Lewis Voting Rights Bill for the Congress.
The right to vote is precious, almost sacred. In a democratic society, it is the most powerful, nonviolent instrument or tool that we have. In my heart or hearts, I believe we have a moral responsibility to restore access for all of our citizens who desire to participate in the democratic process. We all know that this is not a Democratic or Republican issue. It is an American one. If not us, then who? If not now, then when? The time has arrived to tear down the barrier to the ballot box.